Hello everybody, thanks for coming again. This is the series تعالوا نتعلم سويا and this is Dr. Ahmed Mohammed Amin Nasser. I'm talking to you today about phonetics أو الصوتيات. In Arabic, how to produce a صوت, how to produce the words or to pronounce the words, الصوتيات, phonetics. So we have talked a lot about motions, al-harakat, and we know that it's in green, fatha a, fatha a, fatha a, and in red, damma u, damma u, damma u, and in blue, kasra e, kasra e, kasra e. When you put these motions on any letter, so you move the letter, and when these motions are not there, there is something called sukoon. So you unmoved the letter. أو you put sukoon. Sakana. The letter is unmoved. So now how we move the letter? For example, the letter sheen. How could the letter sheen becomes sha? Sha. Or the letter meme in red becomes mu. Or the letter ba becomes b. You know what? We come back to the funny letters. الفتحة or the fatha is exactly adding the sound of alif without hamza. Sha. Instead of saying sheen, you say sha. So you added the sound without writing any more than the sheen in your word. You added the sound of alif, a. And when it is dhamma, you added the sound of wa, mu, wu, wu, mu, wu, without writing anything. And when it is kasra, you added the sound of e, b, of ya, b, b. So these are the funny letters. The funny letters would every now and then come back to us and play some tricks on us, but we have to be very prepared. Now, the first rule of the funny letters that we agreed upon, that fatha means the sound of a. Fatha on the green section, fatha means or equals to sound of a or صوت الألف, sound of alif, صوت الألف, a. والضمة means صوت الواو, u, in red. On the blue one, kasra means صوت الياء, e. Now, we talked a lot about moving the letters by fatha or dhamma or kasra, a, u, e. Now تعالوا نتكلم عن السكون. Now let us talk about absence of movement. Absence of movements mean that the letter is unmoved or silent or still, unmoved or still or silent, or in Arabic, ساكن. I mean, you could have guessed it. It is very weak sound, and it's even difficult to pronounce. And in order to pronounce it, you have to have some help from moved letter. So weak sound needs a consonant which is moved before it. So the weak sound needs a consonant, a moved consonant before it. And let us see some examples of that. Sha, sham. The sheen is moved. Fatha, sha. The meme is sakina. Sukoon, unmoved. Shams. Of course, it is the sun. So you can say هذه شمس. This is sun. هذه شمس. This is sun. You find the two letters sheen and mim. Sheen on the green triangle with fatha sha. Mim on the golden triangle with sukoon. You cannot pronounce the meme alone with sukoon above it, but you can say that sham, shams, sham, shams. Now you understand that in order to pronounce a letter which is sakin or alayhi sukoon, over it sukoon, you have to have another letter before it which is moved. Shams. This is sun. Now with Dhamma, you can talk about mosht. Mosht is the comb. Mosht, you can use this comb to comb your hair with. Well, kind of. So let us see how you pronounce mush, 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 mosht, mosht. The meme on the red triangle has got Dhamma over it. Mu, 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 sh, mosht, 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 mosht. This is a comb. هذا مشط. هذا مشط. أما عند الكسرة هنا, that's a very beautiful girl in front of us, and a girl means bent, bent. You can see that the B under it kasra, B, ben, ben, and the noon above it sukoon. So can you utter it noon alone with sukoon? No, it's very difficult. So in order to pronounce the noon with sukoon, you have to get a letter which is moved before it. Ben, 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 bent, ben, ben, bent, ben, ben, bent. هذه بنت. هذه بنت. This is a girl. هذه بنت. We can sum it up this way, that you can have a moved letter and unmoved letter, and both of them make something called unmoved section, or sakin section, or maqta sakin, unmoved section. Maqta sakin, sham, mush, ben, sham, mush, ben, sham, mush, ben, mutaharrikun, fasakin, moving, and then unmoving. That's what you call maqta sakin, unmoved section. You can find these unmoved sections everywhere in words. Few of them here in front of you. Ahmad, Ahmad. On the top of the green balloon, Ahmad. Someone called Ahmad, and it starts with ah, Ahmad. Okay, now let's go on the Dhamma section. Qom, qom. That's an unmoved section, or maqta sakin, from two words, qaf wa mim. The qaf above it Dhamma, qu, 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 qu. A mim above it sukoon. Qom, qom, stand up. Qom, stand up. Qom, stand up. Qom. Amma miftah, which is a key, and that's very common, very famous key, and I would rather ask you, would you guess which key was that? Well, I will leave it for you now, but it is very famous key. This key on the hand of an old lady. She's telling us something about the key. Key means miftah, miftah. Mim under it kasra. Mif, maqta sakin, mif, unmoved section, miftah, miftah. Now we can come back to the motions, and everywhere in Arabic language, whenever you stop, you can come back to motions. Al-harakat. When you put haraka over the letter, you move the letter. When you deprive the letter from any haraka, you unmove the letter, you make the letter still. When you make two letters, we'll see, we had seen earlier مقطع ساكن. Now we're going to see مقطع غير ساكن, مقطع ممدود, or a prolonged or a moved section. مقطع ممدود, a moved section. Well, okay, again, two letters. The first letter will move, either A or U or E. However, this time the movement is prolonged. It's a longer movement. It's not only a movement to make the haraka over the letter. No, not at all. It's totally different this time. You are going to add one of the funny letters again. You see, these funny letters are really funny. Now you see it, now you don't. Everywhere in Arabic words. So let us see an example of when you move a letter, a prolonged movement. غراب, غراب, crowd. غراب, opening and trying to say something, shouting or something. غراب, غراب. The ra above it, fatha, and the fatha is so prolonged that it is followed by alif. Rab, 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 rab. The fatha is prolonged, so there is alif. Rab. Now in the middle, himar, himar, mar, himar. The meme عليها over it فتحة, the meme عليها فتحة, ولكن الفتحة ممتدة فامتدت الفتحة إلى ألف. مار, حمار, حمار, مار, حمار. ماء. Now ما, the last one is water. ما, water. And again, the meme over it, fatha, ولكن, but the fatha is prolonged, so it's followed by alif. ما, ما. So we call that mad bil alif. We prolong the letter, and at the end we put alif because the prolongation was on the fatha. Mad bil alif. غراب ألف. حمار مد بالألف. ماء مد بالألف. مقطع طويل ممدود بحرف المد ألف. ماء حمار غراب. What about when you ooh and you prolong the ooh? خروف. You can see the خروف here. خروف, or a sheep. خروف, خروف. The ra is has got dhamma over it, so it's called ru. But not only ru, it's roof, خروف. So the ra is prolonged twice by dhamma, so then you follow it by wow. Kharoof, oof, oof. You can see that the red triangle is the letter which is prolonged, and wow is the letter which is added as harful mad. Kharoof. Now look at this little lady who's got something in her hand. It's called katkoot. 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 Koot. 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 Katkoot. Katkoot. In the market, souk. The scene has got dhamma over it. Su, sook. So when you prolong dhamma, you add wow. Sook, sook. Now, let's see when you prolong towards al-kasra. Feel, feel, elephant. Feel, 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 feel. الفاء مكسورة وتحتها كسرة. الفاء under it كسرة. في. When you prolong E, you add yeah. feel. مقطع طويل أو مقطع ممدود. A ممدود section or a long section. Feel. What about the rooster? Deek, deek. The dal of the rooster, of the deek, is maksura. Under it there is kasra. Under it there is kasra. And when you prolong this kasra, you add yeah. Deek, deek, deek. What about this one happy face among all other faces? Saeed, Saeed, very happy. Saeed, happy. Saeed. Now, Eid. العين under it كسرة أو مكسورة ولكن الكسرة prolonged, so we added yeah. سعيد, عيد, عيد, عيد. Okay, that's very good. So initially we said al-fatha means the sound of alif, والضمة the sound of واو, والكسرة the sound of ياء, ولكن الفتحة الطويلة تساوي ألف. The prolonged fatha means you add alif. Prolonged dhamma, you add wow. Prolonged kasra, you add ya. Oh, here we go. هذا كتاب. هذا كتاب. This is a book. And actually, it is the most famous book ever in the Arabic world. هذا كتاب. هذا كتاب. هذا سور. هذا سور. It's a fence. هذا سور. And on the blue section, هذا سرير. هذا سرير. So we now know about the funny letters, and we are actually looking forward to know what these funny letters will tell us later on. However, it has done very much far so far. Okay, now تعالوا نتعلم سويا. I have to tell you, congratulations. I'm sure your word count now must have reached 30. That's very good. Keep the good work up. Keep working. And also, please keep track of your writings. And thank you so much. See you next time.